Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Old School RuneScape video. Today we're going to spend 5 hours cutting magic trees at the Myths Guild. Magic trees are not only profitable, but also provide valuable woodcutting experience, so let's jump right into it. If you're not doing them at the Myths Guild, the result should be about the same no matter where you cut them. Just the Myths Guild has a lot of people and it's easier to get to for me. To start us off, we're going to be starting a timer for 5 hours in the Runelight Runelight client, and I will pause it anytime I step away to get a maximum uptime and with XP and GP and stuff. My recording software actually cut off the timer. It's alright, it'll be good. I already recorded this. Before we begin, the Myths Guild is located on the eastern side of Feldip Hills, accessible after completing Dragon Slayer 2. You can teleport there with the Myths Cape. You will need 75 woodcutting to be able to chop the magic trees, and you will only be able to enter the Myths Guild if you have completed Dragon Slayer 2. I already said that. You will also need a forestry kit. If you haven't gotten one already, you can get one from the Friendly Forester in Seers Village or Draenor Village. Now let's talk about the gear and inventory setup for cutting magic trees. You'll want to wear the Lumberjack or the Forester's outfit. If you don't have the Lumberjack outfit yet, don't get it, because you can get it from my guide in doing temple trekking and not have to use your forestry supplies. It's really good. And moving on, you will use a rune axe if you have the resources, upgrade to a dragon or infernal axe. In your inventory, bring along an axe, a teleport to Seers Village, or if you're banking in the upper floor of the Myths Guild, you don't need to bring a teleport. And bring your forestry kit. If you want to do like me and you don't want to have to walk up to the second floor of the Myths Guild to bank, you can bring some Seers Village teleports with you. If you have completed the medium Candor and Diary, you will teleport right outside the bank in Seers Village, and you will be only one click away from the bank. Bank your stuff and use the Myths Cape in your inventory to teleport back. To me, this is a quicker method than running upstairs in the Myths Guild, and if you're not 99 magic yet, it gives you a little bit of magic XP, so that's cool. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the timer. It's still cut off. I actually just fixed that, but I've already recorded 2 hours, so can't go back in time. So after our first hour of woodcutting magic trees, I thought we would take a look at what we have gotten so far. We have 105 magic logs in the bank, minus the logs I already had, and we have 1,784 Anima Bark. And a variety of different leaves from the events. Once you are all geared up, head over to the Myths Guild, make your way inside, and locate the magic trees. They can be found on the back of the guild near the waterfall. Find an available magic tree and start chopping it down. Each magic tree will provide you with a valuable log and leaves that can be sold later on, as well as forestry events that will spawn randomly. If you want to do these, it will be a lot less AFK, but you will earn a lot more resources. You will want to be in a very populated world or a forestry world so that you receive the plus 10 woodcutting boost. The boost is for how many people are chopping the tree, so if you have 10 people, your boost will be plus 10. If there are only 6, it'll be plus 6, and so on. You will almost always be better off woodcutting with people out in the world than going to the Woodcutting Guild now, because the Woodcutting Guild only has a plus 7 boost. As we spend the next 5 hours cutting magic trees, let's discuss a few interesting things. Firstly, the woodcutting experience gained from cutting magic trees at level 75 woodcutting. You'll receive 250 experience per log. As your level increases, the experience per hour will increase also. Additionally, magic logs are in high demand, making them a profitable resource to gather. You can either sell the logs directly or use them in skills like fletching or firemaking. It's worth noting that the respawn time for magic trees is relatively low. The average despawn timer for the magic tree is 3 minutes and 54 seconds, so about 4 minutes. You will have a good 4 minutes of AFK time in between clicks, unless you were doing the forestry event, which makes it a little less AFK. Now, hopefully the log prices will not be as bad as they were before the forestry update, because there's a lot more item seeks in forestry with the logs, and we can make a little extra GP. Especially with how skills have been in the past year, just not even comparable to the GP you would have made doing PvM or PvP. Which I understand, because you're basically AFK for most of the skilling methods, and it's a lot less work. But with the events, it makes it a little more entertaining. When your inventory is full, teleport back to the bank or walk up the stairs in the Myths Guild, deposit your logs, and quickly return to the woodcutting. If you are interested in training farming while you're woodcutting, you can go on some farm runs every hour while you're doing woodcutting. You may miss a few events, but that's okay, you get a bunch of farming experience. Also, if you download another plugin called Hide Entity, or it might already be on Runelight plugin or already installed, You will search for the plugin though and go to configure, and then you can turn random NPCs off. You can turn the basically everything off that's getting in your way. Another plugin that is very useful is inventory setup. You will be able to set up your inventories, so whenever you go to your bank, all you have to do is click on this little eyeball here and it will show you exactly what you need for the inventory setup that you're trying to do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer back now that I'm home, and we have 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. Okay, so after 5 hours of woodcutting magic trees at the Myths Guild, we can finally look at the results. We have 518 magic logs in the forestry kit, 6,160 Anima Bark, and 378 magical leaves, and a bunch of other leaves. Now I'm gonna go get my full forestry outfit. I actually like it a lot, and I think it would be a nice costume change for the videos. And this is just gonna be a montage of me getting the costume because I like it so much, and we get to look at collection log slots. Yay. So I actually didn't calculate how many logs I needed very well, and I had to go back to the Grand Exchange, and I actually forgot them again. My name is Pro. Like and subscribe. Peace.